Hello, fellow gamers and fans of Everquest, brought to you by the good people at Project 1999. It's Doom the Barbarian! And today I'm with two really good friends, guys. We have AC Gamer.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode.
And we have our good friend, Nonal.
Hey, everybody.
And we're just, basically right now, guys, we're going to get bats and bugs or lava duck crawlers right now. We're just trying to get some experience. I have 4 blues to get out of the level 51, and I really, really want to get out of level 51. So I'm starting to really hate level 51. So it's just because 40 and 45 were supposed to be these bad hell levels, but Soul B cleansed us of that. I mean,
Right?
Soul B was a ridiculous experience at level 40 and 45. So, but 51 is proving to be a pain in my buttocks.
I think it's like I said yesterday. Is we just didn't go to the same places. Like you said right now, we went to Soul B, and where are we right now? We're at Soul B because we're gonna fly right through this level now. But I mean, if you go over to like Velks, the experience at Velks is just absolutely dismal. It's horrible.
But I can't wait to get that beautiful Velks gear, baby.
Yeah,
Woo!
that's the only reason I think anybody goes to that zone is for the gear.
They got a lot of good melee gear, man. They got a lot of good melee gear, so.
And it's a cool looking zone too, so don't get me wrong. It's not like it's a bad zone. It's just the experience over there is horrible.
How would you rank spiders as far as mobs and what your favorite mobs?
Well, they're not like my favorite mob, but they are unique and they are extremely difficult. You saw it yourself, man. They resisted our spells and they were blue to me when we were over there.
They were tough, dude. They were tough mobs.
Beyond that, I mean, they backstabbed you like crazy.
They killed us a couple times, didn't they? Or did they just run us out of the zone?
No, they killed us a couple of times, and we were at the zone line. I mean, that's how difficult they were. We couldn't even run.
They were a pain in the butt. It's fun to fight, though. I would rather have it like the Afridi camp, guys. I wish we would have got that on recording yesterday, but I'm kind of glad we didn't because it was terrible, dude. We had a really tough time at the Afridi camp, and I don't mind saying this. I hope you don't mind either, AC. But we had to get a necromancer to get us out of there, guys.
Yeah, tell them what happened, because what happened is Thum went for a swim inside the lava again, right? I mean, it's all Thum's fault this time.
Who went for the swim?
Thum did, man. He kept going linked it on us, dude, and then we finally got him back. And
Donald, you better make that right.
The weird thing is,
propaganda over here.
I never go linked it. I mean, well, I shouldn't say that because I'll probably go linked it 20 times now. But
no,
I usually don't have that problem.
Yeah, things like that happen to us all the time. I mean, it's an MMO, so you're gonna have weird glitches, thunderstorms, real life issues come up. So, we don't really, that's just like a part of the game.
Guys. It's not as bad as
Holy crap! No way, man. So
not even close. Thank God for that.
We know how worse.
I'm glad it wasn't Thum that went for the lava swim yesterday, because that would have been really embarrassing twice in one zone.
It would have cleaned your armor off, though.
It's over, though. So what were you saying?
It would have cleaned your armor off. Get that nice and clean, man.
Yeah, it would have done more than clean my armor off, dude.
Wait.
It would have melted it.
You actually have some big news, though, don't you?
Yeah, I like chicken, guys.
Thum went to his first raid last night.
Oh yeah, the raid, yeah, man. And I got a belt, dude. Let me actually link it for you guys. Oh, we need to probably do a camp check, guys.
Oh, I did one earlier. Nobody called anything.
Okay.
Toss me leadership.
All right, you got it.
See if this monk wants to join us. We'll get some DPS in here.
Yeah. All right, let me do this first. Okay, let me link this to you guys. This is my new belt, my belt of contention that I got on the plains last night. It's got 21% haste. It's got a few stats. I'm so excited about it. +5 strength, +5 stamina, AC 10, +5 save versus fire. So it's a huge upgrade for me, guys, and I'm really happy to have it. Plus, I got a bunch of other crap that I don't know what to do with. So,
did you link it?
I did link it. Did I not?
Oh, you didn't say?
Yeah,
okay, yeah, I wasn't over there.
Oh, do I need to link it again?
If you can, man, just so I can show it off to the guys. But yeah, it's an amazing belt, man. And you actually got quite a few other pieces while you were up there as well for some of the quests that lead to. I mean, I don't know about the warrior ones, but the cleric ones all suck, except for like 2 of them.
Well, so, it's something for me to, it would be interesting for me to find out what they do and then share it with the community who watch my P99 channels. And that's definitely something that I want to do, guys. I want to maybe check into some of that stuff and research. I don't have a lot of time, so it's going to be hard for me. But bear with me, guys, because I do want to see what some of that stuff that I got last night equals out to. Because I know it's gear, and Thuma's gear is only subpar in my opinion. There's I still have a few pieces that need serious upgrade. And so, some of those may be serious upgrades. And so, definitely want to look into that.
Yeah, I mean, you're calling it subpar, but you got to keep in mind that you're reaching the top tier of what levels you can beat. You're close to the level 60s right now. So you're comparing your stuff to people who have been maxed out characters for
Right.
quite some time, and they're walking around with, like, the best gear in the game. So, yeah, compared to them, we're all subpar, but I think your gear is pretty good, man. I mean, you're holding your own, you're doing some really decent damage with your weapons, and now you got a haste belt as well. So yeah, I think you're right along where you should be at this point.
Well, I hope so, man. I definitely want another BP, and some other stuff that I've seen floating around in the EC tunnels. It's just a matter of getting the plat to do so, guys, and it's exciting because I'm finally saving up. I've got like maybe close to 3K saved up for a Cobalt BP, which the last time I checked on the auction house has gone down to like 17,000 plat. So that not only am I saving, but it's going down in price. So maybe good things will happen.
To be honest, man, I mean, it's your decision because it's your money and your character, but I would get that Incarnadine breastplate first because that gives you that Gathering Shadows.
Though, dude.
It is, but it's because it's useful. It has good stats on it, and it
Yeah,
gives
it's
you
pretty too,
that
yeah.
invisibility. You're gonna have invisibility from then on. Like that's amazing.
Yeah, that would be that'd be a good thing for Thum. The thing is though, as we get into these higher level dungeons, though, so many things see through invisibility. So is it really going to be that useful?
It is. I mean, because there's a lot of things that will see through invis, but for you, when you have to pull, that's going to give you the ability to kind of walk into a room a little bit easier without worrying too much about the fact that you're going to pull aggro on every single thing every single time.
Yeah, that makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Are we going to lava duck crawlers and Nonal? Is that where you want
I
to
thought
go?
he was going to pull back to here, but
Are you pulling back to
This
here?
is the safest spot because
I can. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, it's whatever, guys. It's whatever.
just for the three of us, because if you get past this point, it's kind of hard to get your corpses back.
Wait, are you saying you don't want me to pull, AC? Why?
No, I'm saying you can pull. Just saying, Donald has his law and he has his mezzing and charming and all that other stuff that he does. So
So you don't want me to pull, is what you're saying?
I
don't understand, dude.
that one we have a actual pooler with us.
Yeah, it's nice to have somebody else pull, dude. Thum is lazy, and he likes to sit on his butt for sure.
That's your job, and as long as you can get the aggro immediately upon being pulled, which you seem to be able to do now. I mean, you're not having any problem with that whatsoever.
Yeah, Thum has come a long way, and playing him is an utter joy. And if Nano wants to get aggro, though, he's level 58, so it's hard to keep aggro off the nons.
Right. Well, there's classes out there that it's really hard to keep aggro from if they decide they want it.
That's right. That's very true. Wizards and rogues spring to mind immediately.
Rogues, man. Rogues are crazy DPS, and if they, we were actually talking about this earlier, if they stand too close to the mob, then they're going to pull aggro. Pretty much whoever's closest to the mob is going to get a little bit more aggro. You're also going to hit a little bit harder as well, which is why a lot of people try to do that. But if you notice that you're pulling aggro off of the mob a lot, just back it up just slightly, half an inch, and you'll notice that you'll start getting a little bit less aggro. You'll also start pushing the mob a little bit less as well. So if you guys are pushing it into a corner that's dangerous and it keeps kind of going around and you're getting more and more aggro, like I said, just kind of back it up a little bit. You'll see on raids, though, I don't think we saw that too much last night in Plane of Sky, but in TOV you'll definitely see it where all the DPS, the monks, the rogues, the backup tanks, the warriors, the paladins, everybody will get on one side of the mob, and then the main tank will be on the other side, and they're actually push it across the room to get that extra distance, so when it runs away, it doesn't immediately go into where all the mobs are. So that's a little technique you can use. Have you noticed that you push quite a bit, Thum, or no?
I'm usually getting pushed. I'm usually because all the the rogues and everybody usually is behind the mob, and while I'm holding aggro, so I'm usually trying to direct or pull the mob in a way that I want him to go. And I'm just now learning how to do this, guys, so I'm not really great at it at all. But, it's interesting. It's an interesting aspect of the game that eventually on raids I may have to direct the mob a certain way if I'm tanking and stuff like that. And it's another part of the game that Thum needs to learn and is eager to explore. I've actually started listening to my Cleric more often now, guys, too. So, which is something every tank should really strive to do, guys. I mean, pay attention to your Cleric, check his mana, but actually, that's more the puller's job. It's more the puller's job. So when Thum's just back tanking, it's not a problem for me. But when I am pulling, guys, the puller disease is real.
Yeah, it is.
The puller action is very nice.
And you're not the only one who suffers from it, man. That's a thing on here. Period. Any puller who pulls for more than like 15 minutes gets that disease, and they are just they don't want to stop. They don't know how to stop. Their fingers are just moving, whether they even realize it or not.
Yeah, I mean, the more mobs you bring back to your group, the more experience you get. Sometimes the experience isn't the experience you want because the experience is usually your party dying. So, which is experience, but yeah, it's not going to make your character level any faster. So, listen to your Cleric, guys.
I think it's probably just more habit. Like, I can only imagine Nonal twisting his songs all day long. Like, in his sleep, his fingers still must move or something, you know? Because it just seems like, the people who smoke cigarettes and then they quit, they always have that constant, I need to put something in my mouth kind of thing, and so they gain all that weight because they got that, their hand rhythm, the movement. They need to keep doing it. So I kind of see it the same way with puller disease. When you're a Cleric, you're sitting in the back, you're a wizard sitting in the back, you're not really doing anything. But the puller, he's constantly running around corners. His hands are moving on the keys, whatever you have it as, the Wasa, the arrow keys. You're constantly doing that. Does anybody use the Wasa keys on this one or no?
Yeah, I use the Wasa keys.
Really? On EverQuest?
Yeah.
Wow.
To get around, yeah, definitely.
I do not like that. I'm an old school gamer. I know that's the default before they even started using the arrow keys, but not really something I'm a big fan of, to be honest.
How do you use your mouse? I mean, all my arrow buttons are on the right-hand side, dude, along with my mouse, and I'm right-handed, so I don't understand how you could even do that, period.
What do you mean on the right? Oh, well, I just moved the keyboard over.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. And all my keys, too. All my keys, like 1, 2, and 3, they're above the Wasa keys, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's more convenient, and I know you have more access to stuff, but I never did it because mainly with the arrow keys, you have, like, the control and the shift, and a lot of the games that I played back in the day, one of them in particular named Outlaws, it was a first-person shooter, and you had to crouch. And to crouch, you couldn't just click the crouch button and it would automatically make you crouch. You had to hold it down. And so you had to have one button or one finger on the control button and the other one on shift to run whenever you wanted to. And then enter was to pick stuff up. And so I just got used to using the arrow keys on that game, to be honest, because you couldn't play it really any other way.
So it sounds like you've been playing this way your whole life. And I've been playing with the Wasa keys my whole life, so it's just stuff we're used to. We're not actually. I know I never really made any decision. It's just how I've always played.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it sounds like you've always done that too. So
for the most part, I mean, I've used the Wasa keys because there's plenty of games out there that don't give you a choice, and that's just the way you have to go with it. So.
Oh, my assist button is screwed up, dude. I'm sorry, guys. Let me fix that while I'm fighting.
Is it because it has a name in it still?
Yeah.
I told you to make another button, dude. You have like a gazillion spots for buttons.
I know, they're all crowded up with melee stuff, dude. The first page.
Just use nearest NPC button.
Yeah, I tried.
My nearest NPC button doesn't work, dude.
Yeah, but neither does mine.
It only makes me target myself and whoever's standing in front of me.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Because I tried doing that with my monk, and because I know I'm going to have to, be able to assist people readily with that guy, and I haven't got the hang of that. It used to be like the tab button worked really well, and then like F8 or something like that was the other one, but none of them seem to cycle through the mobs as evenly as I would like. There's always at least like one mob that they're forgetting to hit to cycle through, and that's the one everybody's hitting, so I'm going to have a little bit of issue with that. What do you guys use? You use the tab key?
I use tab, and I've got it set up to where the little squiggly line above it is the other cycle button. And I've actually got it working fairly well now. It works. But now I was talking about NPC. I was talking about like actually being able to target Nonal. And yeah.
Well, you can target him.
There's a button you can do that with.
Yeah,
right?
in the group window, look at what's placement he is and whether he's second or third on the list. That's F2 or F3.
Oh, okay. See, that's all right. So he would be F2 for me.
Yeah, and if he has a pet, you could hit F2
Oh my
twice.
god, that's awesome, dude! I can't believe I
Mine,
never knew how to do that.
mine's set up with the numbers across the top that way.
Oh, that's awesome.
One,
I
two,
mean,
three, 4, 5, 6.
hey, so
Oh,
you
okay.
just taught me something, dude, about the game, dude, that I never knew.
Yeah,
or I
the-
might have known and never paid attention.
Oh, that's a healer hack, man. You just hit number 1 and then you hit heal, or number 3 and then hit heal.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I always just click the name on the group thing, dude. I mean, what's so hard about that, dude?
It takes half a second. It takes half a second, and healer time half a second could mean the difference between a raid wiping or not.
But
And they're lazy. They like to sit down.
Yeah, we are
so
lazy.
does hitting the F2 button. That takes half a second also.
No, I mean to move your cursor across the screen, especially when, like in a raid. I don't know if you noticed last night. So many spell effects going off. It's actually kind of difficult to see where your
Oh,
cursor
yeah,
is
dude.
sometimes.
Yeah, it even slowed down my computer pretty bad, dude. I had to turn them down. Oh,
Yeah, it's difficult to see. So I mean, trying to click on a person's name, it sounds easy enough. Sometimes you can't even do it. So just doing the F1, F2, F3 things, plus the pets. The pets are the difficult part. If you're trying to click on a person's pet, just click the same button twice. F2 twice, and it will get to his pet, allowing you to heal it, which is a lot easier than trying to find it on the map somewhere.
guys, we would have made a video of the Planet Sky raid last night, but actually I want to go on a few raids and get familiar with what's expected of me and what my role is and stuff like that before I find myself comfortable enough to make raid footage. I mean,
You just didn't want to look like a noob.
yeah, exactly. And I was very much a noob last night. I didn't know any of the keys or how, there were several things that I learned last night because I haven't been on a raid since. I used to raid a lot on World of Warcraft. That's a totally different raid system, different game altogether from Everquest raids.
You did really good, man. You only died like once, and you
I'm
stayed
through
on
the
the
barbarian,
stayed
baby.
on the island the whole time. and-
Yeah,
I didn't fall off.
baby steps, man. Baby steps.
That's saying a lot. I didn't fall off.
Oh, there's people that fall off all the time, man. And they're like, oh,
One fell off
Somebody-
last night, and they were
Yeah,
like, "What?
like-
He's done."
Yeah, I think somebody fell off last night. Oh.
yep.
And then somebody fell off watching me fall off.
Yeah,
last
you know,
night.
I mean, Thum jumped off a little early, and I went over there to watch him fall down because it's a long way down. And,
I wasn't gonna say
little
anything,
too
dude.
close, a little too close.
I wasn't gonna say. But it's cool the way you fall, man. It was like a 30 or 40-second fall. It was crazy, man. It was very interesting.
I actually think you fall further from the first island than we did from the one that we jumped off last night. Which sounds weird because the one we jumped off last night was further up, and it should take longer, but it didn't. Like I've had the first one take close to a minute sometimes. So
These lava crawlers don't run, man. They don't run.
They might have snared it too. I don't know.
what'd you think about falling down into the ocean, man?
I liked it. I liked the fact that it wasn't because I fell off a freaking boat. So,
Right.
so it made me a lot happier. Because if I'd have fell off a boat, I would have been enraged. So I'd have been really, really mad. Like that one time in Ocean of Tears.
Right. Were you on the boat, or you were on the back of that boat when that happened?
I was on the back of the boat
Yeah.
because remember it was broken and we couldn't actually get onto the boat. So because of the way the skiffs were going out, dude. I mean, I couldn't get onto the boat. I had to try and get on the back.
Yeah, same
And
here.
as soon as the boat started moving, I was like, sploosh. Oh, actually, no, it got me out in the middle of the ocean, dude. It got me out. Yeah, it got me out before I fell out. That's right, because I had to swim all that time, dude.
Yeah, I think what it did is it got out there and then it turned and it like glitched and you just kind of did a little Wile E. Coyote kind of thing off the end of the cliff and boom,
Oh.
there you were in the water. So
I did all that swimming, and Thum's swimming is still only in the 60s even now, dude.
I think I
Um,
watched 2 Lord of the Ring movies while I was working on my swimming skill one day. So yeah, that's about what 5-6 hours. I mean,
Yeah.
those things are long.
Yes, sir. Oh, look, it's the Sonic Baths, guys.
We got a named.
Oh, nice.
It's that spider,
the
isn't it?
golden one.
Noxious?
Yep. Noxious spider.
You have seen Viz up?
I'm actually sitting where the guy roams. So if he does roam back over here, he should pop me in the face and we'll
Pop you
kill
in the
him.
head? Okay, excellent.
Uh,
I like it when people pop you
Where'd
in
you
the
guys
back of
go?
the head.
We're still in the room.
Right behind you, dude.
Yeah,
am I in the right?
Just-
yeah, I don't
Oh,
think you were. You
you
came
got
into the room
lost.
and then you left.
You got lost?
What?
Oh, back here, Donald. Turn
Dude,
around.
I was
come back.
standing in the. I was gonna say I'm standing in the middle of the room and you guys aren't
No,
there.
they look really similar, dude. They
Oh,
look
I see.
really
I
similar.
went one room too far.
Yeah.
Wow, what a noob.
You'll get it, man. Thum has the
I'm
same
not
thing when he
gonna
goes
say
to a
it,
new
man.
zone.
Nah, dude, I've never done anything like that. Don't start about that.
Velks?
Food was always awesome. Nah, dude, this maze, it wasn't
Oh, we got a bat.
even a fraction as confusing
Charmer.
as the maze in Kazakh Thul. But when I first got here, I got lost a few times. Yes.
I just didn't go far. I'm sitting there running around in a circle in that little room. Like, where you guys at?
Now,
Where'd you go?
Turn your mic up a little bit, Donald, man. It's hard for me to hear you, dude.
that sounds fine on my end.
Does
I don't.
it?
I was gonna say I don't know if I can or not. I
Oh,
don't
there you
know
go.
how.
Doesn't mean it's louder, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Just lean into it, and then
just put it right in your mouth.
Speak into the microphone.
I want to hear your heavy breathing, dude.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Way to make this awkward.
So, out of all the zones that you've been to, Thum, as the puller, which is the one that you would say is the most difficult? I think you said Kazakh Thul was up there, but is that the most?
Yeah. Right off the bat, if I had to give you a quick answer, it would definitely be Kazakh Thul. The maze took me weeks. I think it was weeks to actually finally get down, and I still would probably get lost if I went in there and messed around. So yeah, yeah, I would say the maze in Kazakh Thul, dude. I keep wanting us to go back too, so we can kill the Avatar of War, which I think we qualify now. I think we can actually manage that.
That's true, and to be honest, we could do that a little bit later today if you want, because what we wanted to do as well is start your epic, and the first 1/3 of it we can do just by running around picking your stuff up.
Is now. Tell me about the epic, man. Is that something we're going to be able to do, just us as a group, or are we going to eventually? Are we going to need raid help, or
We're going to need
Man.
raid help eventually for a few pieces. I mean, there's a piece up in the plane of sky, so that's something we can definitely do one day. Get to that point, allow you to turn the piece in, and then go up there and get what you need to get. So that's
now
doable.
this is my concern. You guys know that I work 14 hours a day, sometimes 3, 4, sometimes 5 days a week. That limits my time. Usually when I get on, all I want to do is really just hang out with my friends. It's hard for me to schedule a raid. Like I went on a raid last night, and I literally didn't get home until 12:30. I was exhausted when I woke up this morning. So I had to, I don't want to call it a sacrifice because I had a lot of fun, but I had to give up sleep in order to go on a raid. And I'm
Right.
not going to be doing that very often because I like my sleep, guys.
And there's nothing wrong with that, because what you could do is just have it where it takes you 6, 7, 8, 9 months to get your epic. That's why they call it an epic, So you just do little bits as you can, and for the pieces you can't do, you can just MQ it. You can buy it from somebody. So
Well, see, yeah, that sounds good, AC. You make it sound reasonable and make it sound like common sense. And as long as we do it slow, I just don't want to put you guys out and then not be able to finish it because of my schedule. That's the only concern I had is I don't want to start something I can't finish. Is basically what I'm saying.
now we got a Sonic bag over here. Tons of people start that epic and probably never finish it either. But there's no harm in starting it. It's not
Right,
like
I
you're
would,
wasting
I
any
would
time.
definitely like to have my glowy lightsaber swordy things, dude. Definitely. I wish I knew what they were called. That's definitely not the scientific term, guys.
Scientific.
Glowy, stabby, swordy lightsaber things. Yeah, I love the warrior epic. I love the way it looks. I definitely want to have it, dude. But most of the time I just see people standing around in a tunnel with it. I didn't see any of the epic warriors last night using their epic weapon.
In fact, I think it might have been good for you as an off tank because it doesn't really drag or grab that aggro
Right.
like the other weapons do. So, if anybody, go ahead, man.
I definitely want to stand around in the tunnel with them in my hands, though, dude. 'Cause that's cool. While I'm trading,
I
can
think
be
that's
like,
a pretty tough epic to get, though, man. To be honest, I mean, not that any of them are easy, but I think that's a
the warrior epic.
It's just
Yeah.
because the dragon scales, like you need the dragon scales, so they're going to cost you an arm and a leg, but you can get them that way.
I would really like to go on. I'm hoping that maybe ZK will. I don't know what it's like to maybe. I know that Malik Dory went on a raid with him yesterday, and so I was hoping that maybe eventually we guys as a group of friends could go on maybe some of their raids, or maybe some of the Paradox raids, or the open raids or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know what the etiquette is. I don't want to ask somebody for, hey, look, can we go? I mean, what are we going for? We're going for loot, right?
I just go
And-
for a recording, but
Yeah, see, there you go. I mean,
there's a green silk and drape there, guys, if you need it.
I've got it.
Yeah, I think everybody's already gotten one. I don't know if you want it,
Yeah, and it's sell for like 40 or 50 plat, maybe.
or
man.
give it to one of your little alts, or
Yep, it's going on my necromancer when I make him.
I don't play Silkies.
oh well, if you need it, man, go ahead and grab it. for your
I've already
necromancer?
got one, brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've already got one in the bank, so I believe it's lore.
No, it's just magic.
Oh, then I'll take it and sell it. I mean, if nobody else
Yeah,
wants it,
go ahead, man.
Grab it, man.
I'm sure it's
I'm
worth
not.
something to a vendor.
No, not to a vendor, dude. Sell it to a person.
Why don't you just? Do you have one? I mean, it's not lore. Why don't you just pick it up and give it to a noob on noob giveaway, dude?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, that would be perfect, dude. That's actually a good robe for a newbie caster.
It's not bad. I mean, to be honest, if you look at the stamina and the intelligence, probably necromancer would benefit from that one more than anybody else.
I agree. I agree 100%. That's why it's in my bank for my necro. But now the truth is, guys, is once Thume starts making money and once Corvellis, I get, and I don't know how many of you are out there are going to approve of it and how many of you are going to miss Thume, but there's going to be a period here coming pretty soon where I'm going to focus on Corvellis like I focus on Thume. And that doesn't mean I'm going to set Thume to the side. I'm still going to play him. I'm still going to play him regularly. But you're going to probably be seeing a lot more of Corvellis content. But now that's just a way for you guys to step up. Say what your opinion is. Let me know if you'd rather see more Thume. Definitely leave it in the comments below, and I'll give you more Thume, and I'll just play Corvellis and not make recordings of it. It's fine. It's whatever you guys want. In that regard, I believe that I will. Usually I don't compromise, guys. I don't want to compromise or anything like that. But that's reasonable. I mean, if you guys want to see more Thume, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. So I mean, just let me know in the comments if you have an opinion and or feel strongly enough about it to leave a comment, and I'll take it into consideration, guys.
To be honest, man, I think most people are probably just interested to see different content. So see it as a warrior, see it as a druid. I mean, that's a good different opinion, different viewpoint that most people maybe never get to see.
I hope so. I mean, it seems like my Thume videos are doing better than my other characters' content right now. But that could just be me.
Well, it's higher level. Like, who doesn't want to see like the top tier dungeons if you never got to that point?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, when we first started, what zone was it that you wanted to see? I think it was Crystal Caverns, right? Like that was the one.
Yeah, but I'd been in Crystal Caverns a lot, though, man. Back in the day, it was just that was more for nostalgia's sake than for.
Yeah, but that was a pretty high level zone. It wasn't like you wanted to see, Crushbone
or Unrest or something. Yeah, I understand
right.
what you're saying, dude.
And those are easy zones to get to at a low level, and they're really fun to be in. And I absolutely love being in Unrest because it's just it's crazy, crazy.
It's creepy. It's got a Halloween feel. Halloween is my favorite holiday of all time, guys, and every time you go into Unrest, it's like you're going into some place that's dedicated to Halloween all year round.
Yeah, the pumpkins and the what are the scarecrows out front and all the other stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. I love it.
I feel the same way about Mistmore Castle with the werewolves and the gypsies and stuff like that. That gives me a Halloween feel too, or more like a Transylvania Castle of Dracula feel.
Yeah,
but it still gives me that Halloween vibe. And so I've been trying to get these guys to go to Castle Mistmore with me, and they just refuse, guys.
It's too low, man. It's too low. Like we need to go back there with your druid. Your druid and my monk could definitely do that zone.
Yeah,
pretty well.
I agree. I just want to walk in there and destroy everything. Though I want to show people the castle.
There's always people in there though. Like that would be wrong to just take everything from everybody.
I don't know, man. Sometimes we get on pretty early. Like sometimes I think last week me and you got on like 6 or 7 in the morning, and there's nobody on at that time.
I
could go in there, so.
Yeah, I mean, if we get on it that early, I wouldn't mind going over there and just kind of
maybe I'll talk you into it one weekend because I would love to show people Mistmore Castle. That would be a lot of fun, and I think there's mobs in there that would even give us at this level experience. A couple, maybe.
Yeah, like one or two, maybe. The deep into that Mistmore Castle.
Yeah, like the bosses. I would love to petition to fight Mayong Mistmore. I maybe watch one of the Circus streams one time if I get a chance and ask him if that's still a possibility. If you can petition to fight Mayong Mistmore like back in the day.
Yeah, it's definitely a interesting thing. Maybe that would be kind of cool to do a GM event like that. You would think you would hear about it more often, though, if it was.
I mean, was it even a thing back in the day? Am I misreading? I thought that it was possible that you could petition to fight Mayong Mistmore.
In the Planet Hate, right?
Is he in the Planet Hate?
I thought there was a GM creature or mob that you could spawn in the Planet Hate. That was the only one that I was aware of.
See, all I know that he was controlled by a GM. Everybody said that Mayong Mistmore was controlled by a Dungeon Master. Which one are we on, bro? Okay. You're not Charming, are you?
Yep.
Are you? Okay, I think I'm on the right one. We'll see. Yeah, I'm on the right one. Excellent. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. the next few videos you're going to see from my camp are probably going to be short, just because of time constraints, guys. And because I went on the raid last night, I don't have really the time this weekend to do the long hour-long videos like we like to do. I hope that's okay and that you guys understand. And I want to thank Nonal and AC Gamer for coming out, guys. Definitely go check out AC Gamer's content. I'm a fan. I was a fan. That's how me and him became friends. I think that if you're watching my channel exclusively, you will definitely find something for you on AC Gamer's channel. Thank you guys for watching, man. If you wanna join us on Project 1999, guys, just go to project1999.com. And it's going to teach you how to get on here. It's going to teach you what you got to do to come join us and come play with us. And I know me and AC Gamer and all the friends would love to have you guys out and love to talk with you and share the game with you. It's definitely a game worth sharing, guys. So thanks for watching, and we will catch you all in the next video.
Subscribe.
See ya.
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.